Good evening, this is Nerd the Human, and welcome to this AI-only Battle Royale in Rome Total War. And this time, we have a beast-only affair. That's right, this means dogs, pigs, elephants, camels, and so on. We're going to throw in the chariots as well, because why ever not? Let's just have all the chaos. So Parthia coming on in with the war elephants and 2 cataphract camels. We do only have a budget of 5,000 for this, so yeah, some factions like Parthia here will only get 1 unit of war elephants, but they've got cataphract camels to bring to the party too. I'm sure they'll be awfully fun to have along. Next up with our elephants are the Seleucid armoured elephants, along this time with some scythed chariots. We have Carthage with armoured elephants as well as elephants. That should be good fun. See if these guys can manage to hold off with all the other crazed elephants here. But of course it wouldn't be a proper elephant affair without bringing along the piggies. So the Julii get the dogs and the pigs. That could be an interesting one for us all. Bit of a chaotic set of units. Maybe the dogs just run off the battlefield. But hey ho, we'll see how that one goes down. Certainly the wildcard choice. As for the rebels, we have mercenary war elephants as well as some camels. Excellent. Got to bring the mercenary / rebels into these battles. Next we've got Egypt. We've got a chariot affair here. Chariot general, of course, from the start of the game. And then a big pile of, chariots and chariot archers. That's a little bit of an interesting one. Of course, the elephants also sitting there with some missiles. Onto the British, and they get themselves warlords, light and heavy chariots. Big pile of that. I mean, these guys could be ripped apart by elephants, but also the missiles could do something of interest. I don't know, it really just all depends on who faces down each other. And finally, we have Pontus, who for some reason I haven't filled out the particular units for. So let's give them a couple more. I think they're allowed 2 missiles, so we'll just have to see what we can afford here. Yeah, 4 units of scythed chariots. That will absolutely do. We're not going to get any extras on that. So there we are. That's our lineup. And let's see who can make it out on top on this grassy flatland map. As ever, we are a medium difficulty, so no buffs or debuffs for the units. Let's get into battle and see how the AI fares on this particularly strange occasion.
The enemy are here. They are ready to meet their gods. Take up the sword and be ready when the moment comes to fight. And at the last, brave and noble soldiers, I say this: fight with the courage our people expect. Fight like men!
Fight like men or fight like camel? Yes, indeed. Bringing the armoured camel to the party is certainly going to put these guys in a pretty favourable position. But a lot of chariots around as well. That isn't necessarily going to suit them. Now, how is this all going to end up? Because this could be incredibly chaotic. You guys are a long way back, aren't you, Mr. Rebels? Very sensible. Wait a minute. Seleucid, sorry. Not rebels. Their faction colours are way too similar. I was going to say that's a little bit split up. But yes, they've got themselves their heavy elite elephants there. As do we have over here. They're heading towards all the animals. Oh no, the elephant army's going to face off against the pigs. Oh dear, but we better be ready for it. Come on, send in the pigs. Send in the pigs. It's what we all came here for, quite frankly. And it's not quite activated. Yes, they're going in. Come on, lads. Come on in. Bring home the bacon. And by that I mean, bring home the elephants. Come on, set 'em alight. Set 'em alight, set 'em alight. There we go. There we go. Instant routes. I don't think they can do anything else. But they have the pigs. And there are elephants right here. Can they manage to clear off Carthage immediately? Who knows? Maybe they can. The pigs are scattering off in weird directions. But they actually only released 1. Send the next one in. You can do it right now, lads. Oh dear, I think on one of our specials, it might have been the 172 subscriber special a long time ago now. I think we did a little bit of fun with animals back then. I don't think the pigs can literally hurt anything other than scare these elephants. We do have some dogs. I mean, there are other battles going on, by the way. I just thought we'd enjoy the pigs there. Rebel camels getting themselves cleared off by chariots. Not very clever. British chariots facing off against Egyptian chariots. It seems like a bit of a null point, to be honest, guys. Wasting your energy there. We'll have our own chariot battle after this as well. Do not worry. That's certainly something that will need to happen. But for now, we'll focus on this. Because, seeing a whole army of... All right, guys, that's a little bit far away. They're out the wrong direction. Still some more pigs in the centre, though. Still some more pigs over here. If the Julii actually use their pigs well enough, they'd actually have a chance. But, okay, this is a little bit silly. Carthage just standing there. What is going on? All right, well, we'll have a look at someone else for the time being. Yeah, so we will do some chariots only. I mean, how often do you actually charge chariots into chariots? Of course, many of them do have missiles. The missile units will be advantageous, but most factions you get chariots do get the missile version as well. So that could be of interest. It looks like the elephants are coming in now. Oh, it's rebel elephants against these guys. I didn't bring the Oliphants into this, by the way. I guess I could have. Maybe they can face up against the winner. Maybe they could. Maybe that's not the worst idea, Thomas. Send in the flaming pigs. You've still got some in reserve. No, they didn't release the pigs. Fools. Fools. Oh, well, the dogs for... He's going flying. Oh, the dogs are not doing anything as the elephants, are they? Oh, poor puppers. Don't know why it's fine when it's other animals, but poor doggies. But it looks like they get themselves killed. I'm going to say it was a dog. It was almost certainly these rebel elephants, but oof. General's going down like the proverbial fly here. Excellent stuff. But Carthage, surely they should still win in spite of all these dogs nibbling at their heels. I think they're attacking both sides. They are indeed attacking both sides. It is funny. It looks like as these animals go flying up in the air, that the arrows are just picking them off as target practice. But I'm not sure that's quite what's happening here. Oh, big charge in from the slated elephants. Now, they've held back a little bit. Their chariots are doing good work. Yeah, just cutting up what's left of the dog handlers. Good work by them. Looks like Persians have cleared off most of Pontus by the looks of it. Yeah, they're mostly gone now. So, Egypt, they could still do something here. Bit of Pontic, yeah, Pontic seems to have split up. Seems to have lost against Parthia. Ooh, down goes another elephant general. Bit of a splat on him, but he'll be fine. Well, actually, he won't be fine. He'll be very, very dead. That's the whole point. So I have chariots doing some work on the elephants, by the way. Oh, that's very nice. It's broke them both. Woo-hoo! Oh, this is absolute nonsense. I mean, the cavalry-only affairs have generally been regarded as chaos on toast. Just that's the common phrase, obviously. In general, they have been a little bit mad where you could just re-roll the dice and just see who wins this time. But this one particularly might be that way. Now, the Romans could still win this just down to sheer numbers. We've seen numbers do the job many times. And not only because I once put about 7 units of general Thracian cavalry. No. The massive units does tend to give you a nice cycle of, routing and then coming back to battle. But Carthage, are not out of it. Carthage are out of it, both of their units are routing. And that's part of the problem when you only have, a couple units of that. There's a new set of dogs here. Very nice. The dog's probably best off just... Poor puppers. But another one goes down. I'm going to say it was that dog there. Well done, Stevie the dog. Excellent work. The Egyptians are still around here. I mean, we're going to get to that stupid stage here where it's just nonsense and chaos. I mean, the Romans' advantage is that they're not units that are going to... I mean, we've got flaming pigs. I mean, they're going crazy. Oh dear, absolutely marvellous. Yeah, I think all the elephants have run amok apart from these Parthians at this point, which is of interest. They're just standing there, which of course makes sense because the other units have gone. So, we'll send them into the party. You get yourselves over here, lads, nice and slow. That's fine. I don't want to interfere too much, but don't want to leave a full pack of elephants just doing literally nothing the entire battle. Let's get them into the party, damn it. But the elephants are going down. Running amok is the issue. That's why Carthage, in my mind, were never going to win. But they also ran into the flaming pigs, so that certainly doesn't help, does it? Right, all the Romans are kind of scattered in these stupid pockets of dog handlers at this point. I don't think there's many dogs left. Camels charging down those round lads, probably wasting your time because you're just going to get yourself absolutely slaughtered in the process. And here come the Egyptian chariots. Yes, who's got that much left? It looks like actually Parthia are way favourites at this point. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that at all. And you know what? Let's just say we're going for the Romans because with Parthia that seems legit. And we'll just see who comes back into this battle to come and do anything. But it looks like it's going to be hard for Parthia to lose it now. They didn't get too involved at the start, and that is generally a very good recipe for success. Egyptian chariots chasing down the Romans, and that will be the handlers scythed down. Literally on this occasion, that's quite nice, isn't it? Legs chopped off, excellent work. The rebels technically still alive. It looks like their camels are going. It looks like their camels are indeed going. It might just be Parthia and Egypt at this point for the final victor over here on the beast battle. Even though, well, Egypt did have some camels, didn't they? Yeah, they... Did I bring any camels to their battle? I'm not sure I did actually, now I mention it. Anyway, it's fine. I would say chariots winning would be slightly less fun than some of the other animals. But the Julii still exist. So we'll see how that ends up. Okay, that actually wasn't who I told them to attack, so they're now doing their own thing, which is very nice. Got involved here with these chariots who aren't charging them. Not a very sensible idea. There we go. Yeah, so these are the war elephants, but they're not armoured war elephants, so they're not the top tier. And they've lost their camels at this point. That is the enemy army routing. And that just means it's the Romans. It's just some dogs. Some dog handlers at this point. There's about 20 dog handlers who need to take on best part of 20 elephants. Oh dear, that's not going to go too well for you. Well, there's 3 men on each of those, so I guess there's 12 of them. That makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, even the dog handlers who are left have been knocked over by these... Either this elephant who's running away. I think we know who our victor is here. An interesting one. Whilst it always helps to be, it does seem to help to be the faction that I am controlling. The AI may be a little bit more timid on that faction in my experience. Certainly can't argue with war elephants and cataphract camels. As I send my elephants through the chaos of many fallen comrades. Most of these Julii have actually already been cleared out by this one elephant that's running amok. It's just these left. He's cleared out all the other units en route, which is absolutely ridiculous. But it does seem to be how it goes. At this point, are they even going to take on their friend? Are they going to let him go? I think they're just going to let him, yeah, he's running off. I know, maybe, yes, no, who knows? Maybe they'll take him down on their way out. Yeah, they've got to do something, these Parthian elephants. I mean, they knew they could win, but they've got to go and actually earn it now. There we are. There's official victory. They've earned it. Oh, one of them's gone down to the Seleucid elephant. Bit of revenge there for the Seleucids, who have done good work even in death. But this battlefield is absolute nonsense. And we saw what we got to see in this battle. I didn't really see much of the British, but there's a British chariot. That's what you came here to see today. Everyone's sort of piled in over this part of the battlefield. But it's very much over now. Well, in spite of making it to the very end, the Julii killed only 5. It's not that surprising. The job is to rout the elephants, which they did a pretty good job at. So let's not worry about that too much. People have suggested maybe doing a score victory, which is probably going to be more fair. Maybe we'll do that in future. This isn't exactly supposed to be the most scientific thing in the world. Nonetheless, we can see that, according to science, the rebels are actually the greatest of all factions, having killed more than anyone else. Egypt doing a pretty good job. Pontus apparently did quite a lot, although we saw none of it. I mean, actually, everyone did a decent enough job. It's only really the elephants who ran immediately at the pigs who didn't do very much. In fact, yeah, kind of next on the least actually achieved, because I'd say the Julii did more. It's probably Persia who just kind of didn't get that involved, but they managed to win out in the end, and they have a pretty good set of units. So I'd say they are indeed worthy-ish enough champions. They are the beast victors here today, and indeed, they fought like men. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this AI-only affair. We are still going to have the odd random battle royale before we start our new series, so do look out for them. As I say, definitely going to be seeing a little bit of chariot nonsense. Do give me further suggestions for special lineups in the comments below. Can't help but think we could definitely be throwing in a certain ballista chariot from Barbarian Invasion into somewhere in this nonsense, so we'll think about that as well. You can of course support the channel by commenting, liking, subscribing this video, but also becoming a member here on Patreon. And well, I hope you will join us for next time. For now though, I will leave you. I'm Tenacious Human. Thank you friends, and tally-ho. Go, my puppies, go! Hunt down the German dogs. My chariots are complete lunatics. Stop charging into the spears. Stop charging into the spears. Why do these guys not break? Everyone else has fled. Go home. Go home. What is happening at the chariots?